Hello, 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 hello. This one's backwards. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Oh, hi there. Hi, how are you? Hello. Hello. Hey, everybody, how are you? Hey. How's it going, man? What's up, people? Hey, everybody, how's it going? My name is Ben Bailey. This is Working From Home. I want to take a minute to say hello to all the people in my hometown of Morristown, New Jersey, and all the people in the rest of the state of New Jersey, and all the people in the rest of the United States, and all the people in the rest of the world, and everyone on planet Earth. Holy shit, how the hell are you, man? Are you still alive? Well, that's good. That's something to be happy about. I'm alive and well. I'm above ground. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling, pretty okay about stuff. I don't feel, the most fantastic that I ever felt in my whole life, but I feel pretty good. I feel like we're doing okay. I feel like overall, maybe things are moving in the right direction. Maybe. Hard to say. Hard to monitor everything. A lot of fucking information coming in all the time to all of us, all the time, everywhere. And, that's just the modern world. You got to take a minute. Once in a while, you got to take a minute. You just got to say, you know what? Fuck it all. I'm just going to sit here and just forget about everything and just zone and dream. Remember what you used to dream about when you were a kid. Remember? You like, one day I want to do this. Or, whatever it was. One little thing that might make you happy. Try to remember that. Remember what that was. And maybe that can still, get you through a day. If you're struggling, I hope you're not. I hope you're doing well. I hope you guys are keeping your asses clean. I hope you're treating each other well. That's the whole, and that's the whole of it, really. That, and look at these magnificent blue curtains. Holy shit, they look fantastic. This is Working From Home episode, are you ready for this? Episode number 39, everybody. Show me some love. Show me some hearts, people. Show me some hearts. Whew. Good Lord, man. Good Lord, oh Lord. 39 hours of total nonsensical shit for your entertainment, amusement. Unreal. I can't believe that it's been so long. We used to do this twice a week, but now we're only doing it once a week, which is half as much, as far as I can tell. Although over the months it works out to be maybe a little bit less than half, because some months it would be more than, that number of weeks, and then it's just a certain number of days. Depends on how many Sundays there are in one month. Once in a while you have a month that got 5 Sundays in it. Most months you'd be like, man, what was it, about 4 weeks? 7 times 4 is 28, right? And then there's a few extra days. Fucked up my accent there. For a minute I was Southern, and then all of a sudden I had a little bit of Australia, New Zealand in there. Once in a while there'll be a month that has 5 fucking Sundays in it. And you're like, wow! That's extra. That's like a whole extra weekend right there. That's fantastic. Of course it's not. It's the same amount of weekends as ever there were. Because we made all that shit up, the weeks, the weekends, all of it. Which means if we wanted to, and I'm not saying we should do this, but it does mean that if we wanted to, we could be like, hey, you know what? Fuck the 7-day system. Just fuck it. Let's just do this. Every day is today, and yesterday is yesterday, and tomorrow is tomorrow, and that's it. And shriek if you're agreeing with me. Shriek it up. Hello, hello, everyone. How are you? I hope our new system works for you. Does it? Does it look all right? Do I look all right? Do I sound all right? Could you hear the music before? Can you see the bluey-blueness of the curtains? I think you can. Can you hear my voice? Can you hear everything? Are we in sync? Are we in sync? I think we are. I feel pretty good about stuff, you guys. We were marred. And I say, marred. Here we go. Marred by technical difficulties for a very, very long time. Every show, it seemed like it. I'll bet some of you guys were like, they're just doing this on purpose so they can bring the tech guy out because he's so much funnier and handsomer than Ben Bailey. Well, we weren't, man. We were having fucking trouble. But I think we're good now. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. You know what? You don't ever want to say it. People are like, don't say it, you'll jinx it. No, you'll jinx it. You do all this fucking hard work, an unbelievable amount of hard work to get shit right, and then you're like, whisper the wrong syllable, and the whole thing will come fucking crashing down. We worked hard. Don't jinx it. Don't even say it. Some people are very, very superstitious like that. I can be sometimes. I'm getting over it though. Getting over it, folks. I'm less superstitious. I'm just stitious. I used to be superstitious, but in my old age, I've grown out of it, and I've become just regular stitious. That means I believe in shit, but I don't care. That's not what it means. It means I don't believe in stuff as much. I used to be stitious, superly. Okay. I stayed on that too long. I apologize. It wasn't that good to begin with, and I kept going around and around, like, oh, I'm gonna find something here. And then, no, well, kinda. Do you know any superstitious supermodels who've been superimposed into Superman movies? I found it! I knew there was something in there that was gold! That was bronze. It's bronze at least. Whatever a super medal is. Superman. It's like the simplest superhero name. What's your superpower? I'm super. Yeah, I know what your name is, man. Superman. My friends just call me Super. You can just call me Super because everyone knows that I'm a man. Should say SM on his tight shirt that he's wearing on his PJs. That's what I really want to be, everyone. A fucking superhero. I just don't know exactly. I'm not sure what my powers are of superness just yet. And, you want to be absolutely sure before you get your pajamas made. Superheroes are like, quit making fun of our outfits, man. If we didn't wear those, you wouldn't even know it was us. If we were just like wearing a suit and glasses and we were kind of nerdy. You wouldn't have known that we would save the world, would you? Without our special suits on, no one can tell. Oh, that shriek is my favorite. It's one of my favorite things in the world. It startles me a little bit every time. I think it's good to be startled from time to time. Good to startle, good to be startled. Once in a while. Because it's fucking funny. But don't get caught up in a scare game with your friends, because that shit gets ugly. It starts with like, you're behind the door and your friend doesn't know it. He's like, hey, oh, go! And then he's like, I'm going to get you for that, fucker. And then over a period of days, everyone's life changes. And right? I'll get you for that. My friends in college, we did that. It started with someone was literally standing. No, here's what it was. I built a bar in my house in college, which, if I had been my parents who were paying for the college and I came, I was like, you built a fucking bar in your house? There's bars everywhere. You needed one in your home? Red flag. Hello, that's a red flag, folks. And I built it so that I could lean on it, but not realizing that I'm like a lot taller than most people, so it became known as the big man's bar. And it was like, if you're not over 6'4", don't even bother knocking on the fucking door. And we didn't say that anywhere near as cool as I just did. I just riffed that and it was awesome. Wish we'd had it back then. If you're not over 6'4", don't bother knocking on the door. When my buddy's dad showed up and we were like, I don't know, come here. We sized him up and he was allowed to come in. But so I had speakers mounted on the wall. It was like a club. We'd have a party. We had a lot of parties. And so I had speakers on the wall, but and then for some reason the speakers were taken down, and someone came in and hung a jacket on one of the brackets, which was another rhyme that I didn't. This just keeps happening with this story. Somebody hung a jacket on the jacket bracket, and I was like, "Hey, that's where I keep my tennis racket." And but so someone hung a jacket on the racket bracket, and so there was like this shape that sort of looked like a person, like at the right height, just inside the door to the right. So two of us were on the couch. Another dude comes strolling in. We're like, "Hey," and he's like, "Oh God!" Someone's jacket scared the shit out of him, right? So, and then it was like we were all a little bit on edge. So we started hiding. I climbed out the window. We were watching a scary movie. What was it called? It was called, I can't remember. Can't remember what it was called. But I remember that Edward James Olmos was in it. It's a scary film. All I can think of is Stand and Deliver, and that's not it. Anyway, I was like, I'm going to run up to the bathroom. It's a weird house, one bathroom, second floor. Yeah, we're talking movies. Nice, babe. So I went upstairs to go to the bathroom. I climbed down out of my window onto the roof of the kitchen and down to the deck and around to the side of the house. And then I busted the window was open, but I like busted in through the blind and pushed the blind out of the way, like right next to them. And they shit themselves, of course. We're watching a frightening film, and I just come bursting through the window, and then it was on. Then no one was safe for like a month. Like at one point, I opened the car door. I pulled into the driveway, and I opened the door, and my friend was just standing right there. He waited behind a tree for me to pull up, and just snuck up in his socks. Total silence. So that when I turned to get out, he was just standing right. I was like, my heart was like, it scared the fuck out of me. And so then I was like, I'm gonna get you. And then some guys went out one night. I literally stayed home so that I could scare them when they came home from the bars, like hours later. And they knew I was doing it, but I was like, you're gonna forget anyway. And they totally did. And they didn't come home. They went somewhere else, and I was hiding in the fucking closet on an air conditioner for like 90 minutes. And I didn't fit in there, so I was like hunched. And then finally I was like, oh fuck it, they're never gonna come home. And by the way, I've shared this story with a lot of people, and a lot of people have their own stories about a similar thing happening, and they all end the same way. Some dummy is hiding and no one comes home. And then when you're like, well, fuck it, they're not even gonna come home, I'm not gonna stop hiding. And then you come out and you're falling out of your hiding place, and they're like, come busting the door. Oh, hey, what's up? What are you doing? Oh, nothing, just laying here, half in, half out of the closet for no fucking reason at all. And they figured it out. They were like, you were waiting to scare us. We totally forgot. They're like, oh my God, you're such a loser. And I was like, boo. And they're like, dude, we totally saw you. You fell out of the closet moments before we arrived. And also, why aren't you wearing any underwears? If you're not going to wear pants, you can at least be wearing underwear. That was the crappiest house that... I rented that house, and, like, my family would not come to visit. You could set a ball of any kind against the back wall of the house, and it would roll to the front of the house with no assistance in 5 seconds. It wasn't like a little pitch. It was like a canoe. It'd go all the way to the front, and it would roll back to the middle. And that's where we all woke up. We would all go to bed in our rooms, and we would just slowly, as the night went on, we just roll to the middle of the home. And we'd end up in a pile. And I'd wake up first and be like, boo, boo! And they'd be like, knock it off, dude. No one's playing the scare game anymore. Oh, I'm getting good laughs and I'm feeling good, folks. I was looking forward to this all week. Trying to stay sane. I've been playing golf. The most frustrating game in the world. Tiny little ball. All I gotta do is hit it in the fucking hole. Where's the hole? Oh, it's 400 yards over that way. So just go ahead and knock it in there. Piece of cake. And if you're off by 1/1000th of a centimeter, which is probably a long word for that, you're fucked. It's going in the woods. It's going in the water. It's going somewhere. You're never going to find it again. So have fun with that game. Believe it or not, I have been having fun with that game. I played the best 9 holes I have ever played in my life just a few days ago. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Even par. For those of you that golf, I did it. It's the first time on a real course. I did it on a course that had like no hazards and it was very easy once. This is actually a short but difficult course, and I shot even par for 9 holes. Not for 18, but 9 is a big step for me. Because if I'm at like par after 7, the pressure that I put on myself I've totally fuck it up. And for those of you that don't golf, don't worry, I'll be done talking about golf shortly. Golf is one of those things that, like, if you like golf, you could talk about golf forever. If you don't like golf, 1 second is too long to talk about golf. How is golf? Good. Okay, that's it. Over. Don't need to know anything else about how your golf was, and you're going to be using a bunch of words that I don't fucking understand what the hell you're saying. Had a good time, though. But as I've pointed out of late, golf, and people have hobbies that are like this, sports things, games that you're into. It's so difficult that you never have a round that doesn't have some level of mental and emotional breakdown. It's so hard that sometimes, even after years and years of practice, you just can't fucking do it. For like a few minutes, you just can't. A few minutes, 10 minutes, 12 minutes. If any other stuff, like I play musical instruments, I play the drums, I play the guitar, I play the piano a little bit, I do all kinds of stuff that I like to do, that I work at. If any one of them was like all of a sudden, I just cannot do it for a minute, I would have quit. I would have been like, you know what, fuck this. Golf. Can't quit, can't do it, you can't walk away. Because I love the torture, I guess. No, that's not why. Here, and I have a point to telling you all this. I don't know why, I didn't know why I would keep doing it to myself. And I realized it's because of the challenge. It's something I'm passionate about, that I work hard at, and I still suck, so I can keep working at it. And that I like. I like that. I need that. But sometimes it leaves me unhappy. And, but usually not by the end. It's usually in the middle where I'm like, you know what? Fuck this game! But all of that talk and all that chatter is, I call it golf philosophy. The philosophy of why people continue to play golf, even though it continues to abuse them. And I'm thinking about doing a podcast type show called Golf Philosophy, and I thought I would see how many of you guys gave a shit about that. So let us know if you think that's a good idea, and then maybe we'll do it. If like 4 people are like, it's a great idea, man, then I'm like, nope, okay. Fans are not largely golfers, the fans of me. So we will do something else. But so yeah, just a thought, man. Just a thought. fucking thought. Also had a thought you guys might chime in and let us know where you are watching from.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, you guys can just post it up there.
You'll be able to see now.
I will be able to see.
With our current setup. Nice.
Somebody says mini golf. Nay on the golf. Hell yeah. Connecticut. Arizona. Nice. Yeah, it just... I've been saying at the top of the show, I've been saying hello to everyone on the planet. I thought, wait a minute. We should do a thing where we get their information and like just fucking ask them where they are, dum-dum. I had this whole plan of how we were going to find out where everyone was. I'm like, just ask. And they'll tell you immediately.
Yeah,
We got
you
Indiana,
know.
Colorado. Bring back Cash Cab. You're not paying attention, man. Get your head out of the other end if you're saying bring back Cash Cab, folks.
It's on Wednesday.
It's been back for several years.
And currently on Wednesday nights. There's 2 episodes, one at 11:30 and one at 12.
Indio,
Midnight.
California. Very nice. West Virginia. I saw Florida. We got Ohio. We got a Sunday. Best news ever. Fort Lauderdale. Cool. Murphy, North Carolina. Indiana. Hello, Indiana. Jersey. What's up, Jers? What's up, Aston? Had a great time up there in Boston. I'm supposed to be coming back to, what is it, the Cabot? The Cabot Theater in Beverly, Mass. is on my tour.
Yeah.
Those dates are next year now. That one's not this year. It's not until next year. In the burbs of Philly, Louisiana. Somebody says, bravo. Are you just Brockport, New York? That's a manly fucking town. And then there's Apple Valley, Ohio. Not as manly as Brockport. Where do you live? Brockport. Yeah, it's a place where guys named Brock keep their boats. Brockport. How about you? Apple Valley. Lots of apples. Philly Burbs. What's up, Philly Burbs? Have a Stella. Hey, come on, man. Don't you know who you're talking to? Have you not seen this show before? I'm sorry, it's hard to pay attention because all these pictures keep popping up on all 4 of the screens.
I thought you turned off those notifications.
So did I. El Dorado Hills, California. Nice. Are the streets paved with gold there in El Dorado? Who can name what that's from? El Dorado, where the streets are paved with gold. And here's another line from that same thing. It's the best of all possible worlds. We need you at our work paradise stream in the Poconos. I don't perform in streams, but thank you very much. Watching from my computer chair. Okay, but where is that located? I think you understood the question. I think you got it.
Maybe people don't want to tell us where they're from.
Big Lebowski. No, it's not a movie, actually. It's a book.
Ah, yeah.
It's a book that is from, The Best of All Possible Worlds.
I don't have music for that.
El Dorado, where the roads are paved with gold. Ooh, that's something.
There we go.
That we can't use that. That's not ours. We can't use that. What is that? Is that sorry, that might be non-royalty free music. Stick to the ones on the board, please, miss.
Okay, sorry.
We don't want to have to cut out a little part of this or lose. We've got to be careful with that. Hey. Oh, there we go. The chair is located under his ass. Very good. Well done. You guys are working together to get me the information, and I appreciate that. Oh my God! Oh, this is great, you guys. This is episode 30-fucking-9. Holy shit! And the person I'm talking to is the lovely and talented Emma Gleason. Let's.
hey.
Shall we say hello?
Sure.
Are you in here? Oh, great! You're not in here.
Oh, goodness.
Hit the. You know how to start it? You got to start the feed over there.
Oh, okay.
You don't have to do start show, but you click the green button until it's red. You know, the little one inside. Woo, 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 woo. Maybe we should get the tech guy in here. Let me get the tech guy.
I had it, but then the mouse.
Okay, all right, here's what you need to do. You got to just, okay. The problem with the mouse, I have figured out, is that someone takes the mouse pad out from under it every time they sit here.
Yeah, that's me.
And there we go. If you want the mouse to work, folks, you got to keep that little pad under it because the table surface is a little bit reflective, thereby rendering the mouse useless in the middle of a live program, and then you got to call me the tech guy in. Okay, so let's say hello to the lovely and talented. What's her name? What's the girl's name? Emma Gleason. Right. Oh yeah, right. Emma Gleason, the lovely and talented Emma Gleason. Everybody, here she is on the little screen, which I installed. Thank you very much. Now leave me alone. I'm trying to take a shit.
Thank you, tech guy.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, and right as you leave, I get all glitchy and frozen in such a lovely pose there.
Oh boy. Oh wow, look at that. Oh, now it's frozen and glitchy. Great.
Woo!
You know, me and my big, stupid mouth. What was I talking about? Don't jinx it. Don't jinx it. Hey, are you on the screen? No, doesn't work. Now it works. Now she's frozen. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Are you back? Are you like just coming back in different freeze frames or something?
Yeah, it's just to break it up a little, I guess.
Oh boy, oh boy. Well, they got to look at you. All right, so I think it's time for a Cash Cab drive-by, everybody. Let's do it. Crank it up, baby. Oh, that shit was pretty well timed, you have to admit it, folks. And if it wasn't, it's because the sync is off, okay? Cheers, you guys. 39 of these we've done. I'd say that we couldn't have done it without you, but we kind of literally have done it without you. It's just the two of us here in the room. We don't know. No, seriously, though, we could not have.
I couldn't. No, without the positive feedback.
Without the positive feedback, this would have been a lot harder. We hope you guys are still enjoying the shows. I'm going to flip this down. We're going to show you guys the charities, and we're going to mention the charities that we've been pushing. We've already raised some money here for No Kid Hungry. We got $35. Two people. Are you unable to switch the... There's Feeding America. That's the other one. So Feeding America and No Kid Hungry, both very awesome charities that are getting people food who need food now. So you donate money, you're literally helping people get food within the next couple of days. And a little bit goes a long way. So $35, if I understand correctly, is going to provide 350 meals for people.
Yeah, they're able to make them for as little as 10 cents. So it could provide that many meals.
It's not always the same, but it could provide that many meals. That is amazing.
Because they're doing it all over the country.
Yeah, and you guys are a part of that, so thank you very much. If the logo is backwards, hopefully you can still understand what it says, because two of them are flipped.
Oh yeah.
Two of our outlets of the plataforma are flipped, and two are not. So it's going to be backwards for halfies. Need put in mirror image. Thanks, tech caveman. Need put in mirror image. Yeah, but then they would be backwards for the other two. If you're listening, pay attention, okay, Bobby? I appreciate your suggestions, but if we flipped it around, it'd just be backwards for the other side. You know what I'm saying? The other two.
I'll get to that one day. But...
Yeah, maybe one day we'll do it. No, I looked. I couldn't figure it out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but here's the deal, man. I got a fucking monitor that I can flip down that she can control. Like, we're doing good, okay? We don't need you guys tearing us down. It's been a battle. It's been a battle. These curtains were not this blue. I fucking made them that blue, okay? You think curtains normally look that fucking good? Well, they don't. You don't believe me? Go in your living room and look at the fucking curtains. Do they look that good? I don't think so! I'm closing this shit up.
Alrighty.
For now, I close it up, see? And it's gone.
Okay.
Poof. Before there was picture, and now it's no picture. Maybe tell me how I should do this, hmm? YouTube is fine, the Facebook is backwards. Who'd have guessed it was a Facebook causing a problem? The Facebook I don't know what else we've if we've. Oh yeah, I do. Yeah, we got $20 for No Kid Hungry on this one. I'm not sure which one you guys
Instagram.
are. And then we also have No Kid Hungry down here. But I don't know what's what anymore, folks. You know, I'm like one of those older people who's like, well, what's Instagram? What is that? That's not necessarily an old person's voice, is it? You know how old people talk? Now, wait a minute. So you just put pictures of your butt up there and then you get money for that? You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking, hey man, I got a butt. I got one of those. You just put pictures up, you make money, I got a butt. Some people was like, hey, don't ever post a single picture of your butt. You put that thing away, it's too much for people, they won't be able to handle it. That's pretty crazy that's the reality, that people are making a lot of money posting pictures of their butt. Nothing sells like a hot piece of ass. That's what I always say. Never said it until now, actually, but that's pretty close to always. Never before this moment. That's almost the same as always. Unprecedented and always are almost the same thing. There's a word for you, unprecedented. Unprecedented. Oh shit. Fictional word origins. It's actually kind of a bit I'm working on about the word unprecedented. So there's an un, which is a not anymore, and a pre, which is a before, and then sedented. Sedent. How do you sedent something? How do you precedent and then unprecedent? Yeah, well, it was first we sedented it, then we precedented it. I'm sorry. First we precedented it, then we sedented it, and then we decided we was wrong from the get-go, so we unprecedented it. So it is now unprecedented. You follow? I say, do you follow, fella? That's annoying if someone keeps asking you if you understand when they're talking to you about something. You understand? Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm not a fucking idiot. My ears are working. I get it. What do you just think you're so smart that people won't understand you? Do you understand? Do you understand what I'm saying? You follow? It's another way of saying the same thing. You follow? You follow me, boy? I say, hey. You follow me? Do you understand? I do understand. I should stand more than I do. Some people overstand, I understand. Sometimes I overstand when I've been understanding under an overpass. You understand? Sometimes I overstand over an underpass. Do you overstand what I'm saying to you? What's the under-over on this bit? What's the under-over of that shadow of the microphone on my fucking chin I was trying to get rid of? Oh, there we go. Now it's on my neck. Motherfucker, I thought we had the lion sorted out. Do you understand me? Do you? Do you overstood? Do you go over underpass? Is it possible to go over underpass and under an overpass? If you pass over, we passed over the underpass, right? We're cruising along and we pass over the underpass. Wait a minute. I don't think you can do that. You go over an underpass. Can you go under an overpass? Yeah, go right up there. You go over the underpass. You go over the underpass, then you go under the overpass. No, hold on. You go under the underpass and over the overpass. You pass over both of the passes, whichever side you're supposed to be on by the name. And I hope you're wearing underpants. Do you understand me? Yes. I got her again. She loves me, that lady. Oh, you guys, when will it end? When can we get back to what we used to do? Oh, I wish I didn't have a shadow on my neck, 'cause it looks weird. It was never here. I don't get it. How do these tech issues not come up till we're doing the show? What if I'm back here? Is this better?
Is it better if I'm back here, folks? Let me just ask you. I got a quick question for you. Is it better if I'm back here? Does it look better if I'm back here?
I don't think it's what they're focusing on.
They're not thinking about the shadow of the microphone, then? Am I distracting them with other things to look at?
Someone says, wear a dickie.
Wear a dickie. What's a dickie? I believe I am wearing one. I thought. I mean, that's what I thought it was all these years.
I think it might be.
What's a dickie? Like a Speedo or a...
No, I think it's like the
Wear a dickie.
stiff white kind of board thing that you wear in the tuxedo, like.
Oh,
around.
yeah.
But I'm not 100%. That's just what comes
Just
to mind.
that? What?
And someone else says wear underpants over your pants.
Underpants over pants. Is it possible to wear underpants over pants?
Right, they're playing.
The answer to these and many questions, never. Yeah, they're playing along with the overpass, underpass.
I'm just a little late on their comments.
Overpass, underpass, show them pictures of your ass. Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
I didn't bring any of those.
I think I deserved a laugh on that one. Could you give me one a little bit light? Thanks, love. Really means a lot to me. By the way, I just had a revelation. I figured out that if I want to not have the shadow of a microphone on my face, I just move that fucker over. If it's over here, it's not between my face and the light. You see what I'm saying? Conceptually speaking, it's quite simple. If you don't want a shadow of something, don't put it between the light source and the thing that you don't want a shadow on. In this case, it's your face. A dickie is a fake turtleneck. It's just the collar. All right, for the first time, I'm thinking maybe it is a good idea. Maybe I will. But first, I'm just gonna blot myself down a little, because I feel like I was a little shiny, you know what I mean? I don't like to be shiny. I feel like you guys know, because I told you before, I don't like to be shiny, you know what I mean? That's another kind of guy. I always ask you if you know what he means. You know what I mean? Yeah, I thought we'd get something to eat, you know what I mean? Yeah, you mean you thought we might get something to eat? You just fucking... Everybody knows what you mean! You know what I mean? We all know what you mean as soon as you say it. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what you mean? Tell me all that you've seen. Patrice pat down, nice. Thank you, Con. I know what you mean, you know what I mean? I like it. You guys are with me. You know what I mean? Know what I mean?
Yeah, Con-Con's here every week.
What do you reckon? I did shows in Holland for like a month with an Aussie dude, and everything he said, it would finish it with, "What do you reckon?" And I just loved it at first. I was like, oh, that's so interesting and different. He wants to know what I reckon. After 16 days in a tour bus, I was like, I reckon you better stop asking me what I reckon. Or I might end up wrecking you. Get it? See how I flipped it? Reckon, get it? You paying attention? Or am I moving too fast for you? Oh, yeah! That was like that rolling late laugh. They were ordering drinks in the back, and they're like, oh! You almost lost. You thought you lost us, but you didn't.
Just trying to be as much like a real club for you as possible,
babe,
baby.
it's you're doing a fantastic job. Fantastic job.
Thank you. I give myself
4 stars. You give yourself 4 stars?
Well, I give myself cheers and applause there.
How many stars would you give you at how you doing in your life? Like if you were like on Amazon, like you could look at your life and then give a review. How many stars would you give you so far? For me, it's 2. It's only 2 because I'm a total fuck up, but I know that. So I'd be honest, I give myself 2 stars, How many would you give me? I give you no stars for comparing people's lives to Amazon ratings. 0 stars for that, sir. I never posted a fucking rating about anything ever. Probably never will. I've been pretty fucking angry about some shit that I bought. And I never, ever... But you could look at anything and there's thousands of reviews. Who's posting all these fucking reviews? They couldn't be more different. I know I've talked about this before too, but it's like, oh, the first review says the greatest thing that ever happened to the person who bought it. Changed their whole fucking life, saved their family. The next was like, total piece of shit. Saved the Earth. Next one. Saved planet Earth from impending doom. Next one. Junk. Garbage. Shit. Absolute shit. Fuck you. Next one. Invented electricity. I couldn't think of anything better, sorry. I couldn't think of anything better than save the Earth. It was be like, save the solar system. Like, that's lame, so I just tried to go another way and it didn't work out, okay? Shit's fucking live, people. 39 hours. Give me a fucking break. They're not all gonna be perfect. Don't go putting that in your review. I would have given the guy 5 stars, but his bit about reviews fell short when he couldn't think of nothing better than saving the Earth. So I'm only giving him 3 stars. Next review, saved my life. Ben Bailey saved my life. Next review, fuck that guy. Next review, sliced bread. Sorry, not sliced bread, but the greatest thing since.
I thought that's where you were going.
This is great. Oh, I'm so glad you like it. Yeah, it's the best thing since sliced bread. Hey, you know what, man? If you don't have something nice to say, sliced bread must have been pretty fucking great first time around, Before that, they were just passing the loaf around and taking bites out of it. You want some more bread? Grab this gnarled chunk of bread with people's saliva all over you. Like, it's got to be a better way to fucking do this, man. But I'm hungry, so. And one day somebody came in and was like, look what I did with the bread. And they were like, oh my God! This is the greatest thing ever! The greatest thing ever! Better than saving the Earth! Better than inventing electricity! Anything else good that anyone ever does will be compared to this as almost as good. The best thing since then. I don't know who started slicing the bread, but way to fucking go. That's what I'm saying. 5 stars for you. Bread slicer, you get 5 stars. Next reviewer, 1 star. Just stuff it in your mouth, dickhead. This is the bit that keeps on bidding. No matter what I do, I can come back and give it a rating. And then a rating that's opposite. It'll never end. It'll never end. I'll just keep calling it back over and over and over until you give me 5 stars, and then 4, and then 1, and then 11 stars. I don't like that last part. 2 stars. The next review, that was my favorite part. 10 stars, that was the best part of the whole thing. I wish you guys could see how this looks on 4 screens. It looks like the worst show anyone ever put on. That's what it looks like. I give it 2 deer antlers up. What a rating. It's a new rating I came up with. It's deer antlers. Or moose. It could be moose, whatever. I went to Maine once. More than once. Both times. 2, 3 times I went to Maine. I was hoping to see a moose. And I didn't see a fucking moose. I didn't see one. And I said to people there, I was hoping to see a moose while I was here, but I haven't seen one. And they were like, every one of them, oh, I saw one this morning. That doesn't help me. Do you know where he is now? Not only did everybody that lived there respond that way, and I mean literally everyone. Yeah, I see one every morning when I'm washing my hands. He's right outside that window. Huh? Giving me 5 stars. And then another moose comes along. He's like, boo, 1 star. I told you, it doesn't matter where I go. I could always come back. But yeah, I didn't see a fucking moose in Maine. I was pissed about it. And people sort of inadvertently rubbed it in. Oh yeah, I saw one. I'm actually seeing one right now that you can't see. Thanks a lot. That helps. Not only did everyone that I met while I was there say that to me, but everyone from Maine that I've ever told the story to. Oh yeah, I see him all the time. I'm traveling with one. Where is he? Man, I just saw him. He's probably over by the door. People keep hanging hats. If he stands close to the front door, people keep hanging hats on his antlers, and then he feels like he has to wait around until they come back. So if you're a moose, don't stand by the front door, because people will think you're a fucking hat rack. That's the moral of tonight's. It's a lesson for mooses. Meese. Moosies? Moose? Moose? What's the plural of moose? Is it moose? And I'm not talking about the fucking hair stuff. Or the chocolate dessert shit, okay? I'm talking about the fucking animal. I fucked that up. Oh, you guys, thank God for this. It's kind of saving my life. It's the greatest thing since rolled fucking pizza dough, motherfuckers. You thought I was gonna say sliced bread? Didn't see a moose in Maine. Everyone in Maine and who's ever been to Maine rubbed it in by saying, oh, we saw one when we were there. Fuck. All I want to do is see a moose, man. Went to Alaska. I've been to Alaska numerous times. Never saw a fucking moose in the same situation. You didn't see a moose? Oh, fuck, man. I see one every week. He's a member at the Elks Club. Like, you got a moose? How the fuck did you sneak a moose into the Elks Club? There's all these elk, one moose. It was the Berkowitzes. Turns out it was the Berkowitzes. Oh, I feel so happy. I just came around to tag an old stand-up bit that I love. So fun, you guys. This is so much fun. I'd like to apologize for losing my mind in front of you. Over a period of 39 hours, his mental stability seemed to crumble. Didn't see a moose in Maine or Alaska, despite them being like everywhere, including right behind me, I think, a few times. There's not a lot happening up there in Alaska. A woman said to me, welcome to Alaska, lose your girlfriend, lose your turn, she said.
What?
And I was like, did the plane already leave? Have they closed the cabin door, or could I still run in there? Maybe I'll just go to the Elks Club with my friend. I'll bring a couple of deer and a moose. Hey, Elks, sorry guys, could I have your attention? I brought a fucking gazelle. I hope nobody... Is it all right if my friend the impala comes in for a little... If you just pictured a car, it was a fucking animal first, okay? Hey, could my friend the gazelle and his girlfriend, she's an impala, could they come in and hang out? I know it's an Elks Club, but I saw a moose in here last week. He was over by the door. He had everybody's fucking hats on his antlers. You remember? There's one. They take turns putting their head through a hole behind the bar. Remember, when you're back there, when it's your turn, you have to hold totally still. Don't make me laugh when people come in, you fucking assholes. Oh, I got a new moose bit. And the shit ends up in an Elks Club. Fan-fucking-tastic. I'm loving it. Do we have segments that we normally do? Do we have a news item tonight, babe?
I would do one, but because the...
Oh, we've got problems. Tech issues again?
Tech issues.
Oh, well, look at that. We do know the name of the show, though.
It can change over, but it takes 5 minutes, and then it's just frozen images of me like this.
Oh, it's bloody strange. It worked great before.
Just to leave it like that.
I don't understand.
In a few minutes, it'll come back to that. There we go.
Oh, so it's just like rotating around then, on its own.
You've almost done an hour now.
It's almost been an hour.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh, God, and that looks horrible.
Sorry, I haven't been too annoying, just rambling on.
So I just have one. I have one question someone asked.
Oh, we've got it. Oh, okay, let's do a fan question.
Yeah, this one came in on Twitter. Someone asked if you saw the Aurora Borealis.
Aurora Borealis, shining down in Dallas. Can you picture that? And that's tonight's movie quote. Let's roll the movie noise, and I'll give that to you again.
I like that one.
Aurora Borealis, shining down in Dallas. Can you picture that?
I know this one.
Oh, I thought you would know it. It's a great one. It's a fantastic fucking movie. And the answer to the question is yes. I did see the Aurora Borealis, or Northern Lights. I fell asleep. I was flying back on Alaska Air, the one that has a picture of a dude on the tail fin, whom I've looked up repeatedly, and I can't remember his name or why he has his face on airplanes, but it was interesting. It'll be interesting next time I decide to look it up, I'm sure. You can't remember everything. You can look up everything nowadays. That doesn't mean you can remember every single thing that you learn. But I fell asleep. There was only a few people on the plane. First, I got up and I went up to the bathroom and I pushed the door open and there was a very large man squeezed in there on the toilet, and I'm still traumatized a little.
Oh.
And he was like, I'm sorry, I couldn't lock it. I was like, it's okay. Ah! And shut the door and ran back to my seat. I had a whole row to myself. You know, when you're lucky enough, you're flying coach or premium economy or whatever, and there's no one next to you. It's probably happening a lot now. And you got a whole row, so you just take that whole row and you lie down. I did that, and I fell asleep. I woke up like an hour and a half later, and I noticed there was like a green tint on the back of the seat in front of me.
Oh yeah.
And I was looking around near me and around me inside the plane trying to figure out where the light was coming from because it wasn't there when I fell asleep.
Yeah.
And finally I was like, maybe it's coming from outside this window, which just didn't seem fucking possible. And I looked out and the entire sky, one of the most amazing things I've ever seen in my life, the entire sky as far as I could see
Yeah.
in both directions, up and not all the way down because I could see down, but green, huge green, wavy, awesome. I sat there with my face stuck to the window and stared at it for a very long time. I saw it like as much as I could possibly want to. It was amazing. Great question. Great trip. I had a blast in Alaska. Honestly, I really did.
That's awesome.
Except the most frightening flight I've ever had. Not that one on the way home, but you can drive from Anchorage. If you drive around the bay down to Kenai, which is a very cool spot. The Kenai Peninsula is very cool. If you drive it, it's like 6.5 hours. You can go up the hill and see what's left of a glacier. It's a cool trip. If you fly, 20 minutes. 6.5 hour drive, 20-minute flight. I'm like, I'll take the flight. On the way back, right? Most frightening 20 minutes of my life. What they don't tell you is that it's like there's a big gap in the mountains and the wind just howls through there. So every flight is like scared the shite out of me. I was so like panicked that I was just, this little girl in front of me had a backpack with a smiley face on it. And I was just trying to block everything out of my consciousness except for that little smiley face, holding onto the seat like, oh my God. But we made it, and it was fun, and I had a great time in Alaska. Good question. Thank you. Next question. Aurora Borealis, folks.
Well, that brings us up to an hour, honey, and I think we're going to
Well, we're almost at an hour.
Instagram.
We're going to lose Insta in, it still says, I can't tell which one is which. I got, it's the one that keeps track, right? You guys over here?
Yeah.
This is Insta, right?
It's on the left.
5747. So, is it Sunday? Is it a holiday? Do we have holidays?
It is Sunday. I do have holidays
All right,
for you.
let's take a look at some holidays, folks.
Okay. Sorry, I'm not totally ready with it.
That's okay.
Okay, we have National Rum Day
National Rum Day.
and National
Fantastic.
Roller Coaster Day. I feel like we had Rum Day previously.
I don't remember a rum day.
Okay, International Peace Month,
Peace Month, man.
National Balayage Week.
What's balayage?
I was going to say, I don't think you know what it is because you had a question on Cash Cab about it.
Don't know what it is.
remember
Is it like war reenactment?
you being surprised that I knew the answer.
What is balayage?
It's a
city in Ohio.
system of doing highlights in hair.
Oh, right, yeah.
Okay.
Well, you'd think I'd be all over that one. Balayage. Okay. Today it's okay.
International. Oh, that was Saturday. Was the International
That's okay.
Geocaching Day?
Geocaching. What does that mean? Any idea what that is?
No, but they have like an image of somebody in the woods holding up a little device. It looks like
A geo that they just caught?
looks like maybe they're finding their way around in the woods. What's that?
Hiking?
No, I know there's a term for it, and people compete. Maybe just in Australia.
Spec trekking?
Someone will tell us.
Woods walking? He's the winner of the woods walk.
And it's Elvis Week.
It's Elvis week. Holy shit. All right, these are good. These are good.
Okay.
Can't remember any of them,
Okay.
but they're good.
Elvis.
Balayage Elvis.
Peace geocaching was yesterday. Rum Day and Roller Coaster Day.
Rum Day,
today.
Roller Coaster Day. Awesome. Can you hit the political button real quick? We're going to get political, folks.
Oh, okay.
Real quick, just real quick. Real quick, it's time to trumpet. That's trumpet. Oh, and we didn't go to our special quiet place either.
But I think we could skip it for 1 week.
No, I think people count on it. We need to give it to them.
Okay.
Just very quickly. Let's take a minute and step back. Let's appreciate the fact that we raised over $100 for No Kid Hungry tonight.
That's fantastic.
That's 1,000 meals, baby. Way to go, everybody.
It was $104 on Facebook. Thank you, Facebookers.
Facebugo. In ASMR.
I don't think anyone
As
sent you any stars.
Send me
But I
some
don't even
stars.
understand what they are.
What are stars?
Tell us.
Wow, that was good. All right, 2 segments we snuck in. I think they're favorites. I think people miss if we don't do trumpet and we don't do asthma. I think people are like, "Hey man, I need my asthma." You guys didn't do asthma this week. I depend on that for my relaxation, my ability to go to sleep. Okay,
All right.
I don't know who
And
that
so now to
was.
counteract that, shall we hit them with the Sunday?
It's time to celebrate holidays that nobody ever fucking heard of. It's called Sunday.
Sunday roller coaster.
Buckle up, motherfuckers! It's National Roller Coaster Day! Even if you're not at an amusement park, because nobody's at an amusement park with a bunch of fucking teddy bears, buckle in your house and go for a ride! And when you're done, put some shit in your hair, because it's Belly Oz Day! Highlight that shit!
Elvis.
And while you're at it, listen to some Elvis.
Peace month.
Peace!
Oh, that was good fun, you guys.
That was awesome, baby. Well done.
Thanks. I totally forget. Now you're just calling them out during it, which I think is an improvement. Better than me just not saying. Okay.
Okay, folks. Well, I guess it's probably time to go ahead and wrap up the show. It's been an hour, and it's been a little more. Was there something else we were supposed to
You
do?
didn't tell everybody what the movie quote was.
Oh my goodness, we've totally forgotten about the movie quote,
I didn't
everyone.
see that anyone guessed it. But that voice.
The thing from earlier, the best of all possible worlds, El Dorado, where the roads are paved with gold. That's from Candide, a novel by Voltaire. Holy studiousness. A cool thing that I got some insight from when I was a kid. I was probably 20. I asked my dad something good to read that might give me some perspective on shit. And he recommended that, and I read it, and I did. It was good.
Cool.
There's a character in it that says the best of all possible worlds all the time.
Maybe a good reading suggestion for people right now.
It is, but some people are going to read the first page and be like, what the fuck is this? Fuck you, Ben Bailey! I want a romance novel! Because it's heavy stuff. And then the movie, I can't remember what I said. Oh yeah, I remember. Can you picture that? It is the Muppet Movie!
Yeah.
It's the band. It's one of their songs. Can you picture that? It's a fucking great song. Aurora Borealis shining down in Dallas.
Can you picture that?
And I guess that's it for tonight's show. This is episode 39, you guys working from home. I'm Ben Bailey.
And I'm Emma Gleason.
Thank you so much for hanging out with us and for donating to people who need it. If you want to help us, watch the videos on YouTube, share, or Facebook or wherever. I've got it set, guys. There's going to be something coming out. Something has actually just premiered on YouTube just now. I've got it set every Sunday and Wednesday for the next 6 Sundays and Wednesdays. A new bit is going to come up on YouTube.
Oh, cool.
So subscribe to the YouTube channel and share that with your friends. Tell people about that if you want to help us out for doing this. Or just keep coming back and letting us entertain you because we're fucking loving it. It's time to juggle some fucking chickens. Good night, folks. See you in a week. I mean, I won't see you guys. You guys will see me. But I'll just be here. We'll just be here and we won't see you. So just to clarify.
Ben Bailey.
I suck at juggling chickens. I suck at it. Bye-bye.